Alright, what's up YouTube? I am up here just outside Lake Placid, New York, way up north, close to the Canadian border. If you don't know where it is, look at a map. It is gorgeous up here. It's like 3.5, 4 hours away from home. Came up yesterday to ride Barricade in Lake George, hung out there for a little bit, and then came up here to ride Whiteface Mountain. Just really gorgeous area. Like, just look at that. Look at that. Love it. Love it. So many bikes. It's chilly today. You know, it's like 55. Full, like, foliage going on up here. Nice bikes. Okay. What's up? Alright, so I keep having a problem with my GoPro dying. I don't know if I got a battery that's on the fritz or what. So I'm not sure how much you heard. What was recorded before it died. But let's get back on the road. We are in just outside Lake Placid, New York. Absolutely beautiful out here. And rode up yesterday. Went to a Barricade. Turn that down. Went to a Barricade in Lake George. Get my GPS going here. All right. Yeah. So went to a Barricade. Then rode up to Whiteface Mountain early this morning, and that was breathtaking. I'll have a separate video on my ride up there if you're interested in seeing that. But yeah, so pretty new to motovlogging, and I'm just gonna kind of talk about whatever comes to mind, I guess, and see where it goes. So today I just want to talk about, you know, getting out and exploring, you know, riding more, getting outside your comfort zone, bringing as little as possible and going and seeing the world. You know, I'm not even that far away from home. I'm 3.5, 4 hours away. But what an adventure it is, you know, just to be out here, especially by myself, which is actually really nice. I have 4 daughters and a wife, so my house is busy, crazy, and it's amazing. I love it. But it's super, it's like recharging the batteries, getting out here by yourself. It's really nice. It's a blessing. You know, fortunately I have a wife who allows me to do this stuff. You know, we take turns taking our trips, and on top of having, you know, our trips together. But man, it is beautiful out here. It's late September. Foliage happens a little bit earlier way up here. Leaves are changing. It's probably about 55 degrees out. And yeah, so you know, one of my last videos was talking about discipline and how we as Americans lack it a lot. How we think life is supposed to be cushy and soft and enjoyable all the time, and that's not what life is. You know, quick disclaimer, I'm talking to myself too. You know, this is something I'm learning as I get older in life. So this is not me just telling everyone else how to live their life. This is also me talking to myself. So yeah, you know, I think we all get pretty irritable when things aren't perfect and we have to work hard for things, or maybe, you know, things aren't very comfortable. They just don't feel good. But I'm thinking that we have to kind of face those challenges head on, enjoy the challenge, embrace it, and I think life gets a lot more enjoyable after that. You know, I was talking about, you know, personal finances and such in my last video, and how, you know, my wife and I made financial progress, and it wasn't easy. You know, it didn't feel good. We had to tell ourselves no a lot on things we wanted to buy. We had to pay off debt, a lot of debt. What fun is that? You know, but we embraced it, we enjoyed it, we loved watching all those debts get smaller and smaller and then disappear, and then move on to the next one and watch that one disappear, and so on and so forth. And we also started to enjoy seeing more and more money in our account as we owed less and less people and just were able to do things with our own money. You know, and we're landlords, which is not the most comfortable thing to do. You know, I enjoy real estate investing, but it's scary, especially your first house that you rent, you know, or your first big problem that comes up, or first time you have your house vacant and you got to pay 2 mortgages or 3 mortgages or however many you have, you know. But stepping outside of our comfort zone and doing it and learning along the way has really opened up doors. You know, we're getting ready to purchase our 3rd rental property, and we plan to just keep going. That'll give us more and more financial freedom to allow us to do more things like this, more trips where we can go away for the weekend and, you know, not worry about exactly how much we spend. And also, I've noticed too, the more and more financial freedom I have, the less I really want. You know, when I was broke, I wanted the nicest of everything, and that doesn't matter to me anymore. You know, I could afford a brand new Harley. I didn't. I bought this 2019 at low miles, but I bought a used one because it was a little bit of a better deal and had 4,200 miles on it, which is nothing for these engines, absolutely nothing, and it saved me some money. You know, it already had a couple accessories that I would have had to pay a lot of money to add on that I really did want. It had the slip-on exhaust, the stage 1 air cleaner, stage 1 tune. That's a lot of money I just saved on top of the purchase price. And this bike is a phenomenal motorcycle. I don't need brand new. Could I afford it? Yep. But I don't need it. So, oh, this is a beautiful ride coming up through here. Absolutely beautiful ride. I came through here last night. Yeah, this will be really cool to get on film. So, you know, also I'm really trying to be strict with myself with, you know, dieting, what I'm eating. Again, we have such ease of food everywhere, you know, and everything, all the marketing that's out there, everywhere you go, there's commercials or advertisements for food, and I mean, I just didn't feel good eating all, you know, whatever and everything I wanted. I just did not feel good. So I started, you know, implementing intermittent fasting, and that is, if you don't know what it is, I fast for 16 hours a day. That includes, you know, through my sleep, and I'll eat my meals between like 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. And I usually only eat 2 meals. I'll eat a breakfast and a lunch, and I don't have a dinner. My lunch is my dinner. And I'll have nothing but water from, you know, 4 p.m. till 8. And there's plenty of days where I go 18 to 20 hours, and I'll shorten that window even more, especially because I'm only eating 2 meals. And the weight's fallen off me. You know, I feel healthier. My immune system has absolutely improved, and I just feel so much better. Trying to eat low carb. I noticed that, you know, in the past, pretty much everything I ate was carbs, and I was just always hungry, like starving all the time. And lowering the carbs down to, you know, 100 grams or less a day, I'm just not hungry. I feel good, way more energy, clearer thinking. So adding that little bit of discipline in my life, you know, the first 2 days were tough. Once I got through those first 2 days of fasting, it becomes extremely easy, and it's actually difficult to eat a lot. So it's just a small bit of discipline added to your life is huge, absolutely huge, and it has made life so much more enjoyable, you know. So I challenge you to try it yourself, anywhere, whether it's finances, relationship, you know, learning to let silly stuff just go, you know. Don't fight with your partner in life over the silliest stuff. It's just not worth it. There's not a human being on this earth that is perfect. We all make mistakes. So I challenge you to just let some simple stuff go and love them anyway. You know what I mean? Because none of us really deserve it. We're all pretty messed up. Or challenge yourself, yeah, like I said, with food or money, you know. Try to cut out some of the junk food, because man, it's everywhere. And everything, just the sugar. Oh my gosh, the sugar. Like, I gave up soda probably 3 or 4 years ago, and that was a great thing. A great thing. I'm cut way back on coffee. I only drink black coffee and probably 1 cup a day. I used to drink 3 or 4 cups a day. I don't do that no more. Nope. One button keeps coming undone. I think it's on now. Okay. So, yeah, so I'd be really interested to hear from you guys in the comment section. You know, let me know where adding a little self-discipline to your life has helped you. You know, I'd be very, very interested. I'm always trying to improve my own life. I'd love to learn from you guys what you have learned through, you know, through trial and error. Also, like, comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see, what type of riding you like. You know, do you like camping on your motorcycles? I'll take suggestions of places in the Northeast that are great to see. Although next summer I would like to plan a trip down to the Tail of the Dragon, down in Tennessee, North Carolina area. See if I can sneak away for maybe a week and get down there. And if you don't know, you know, I'm based out of Western Massachusetts, kind of the middle of nowhere. It is a city, but it's a very, very small city. I think population's like 13 or 14,000, somewhere in there. Not a whole lot going on. Pretty low income area. So, getting out and away from there it's really nice. Just, you know, I moved away once, moved out west to Reno, Nevada. So I got to experience what the world's like somewhere else. And I've never wanted to stay home since. I like to constantly get out and explore. It's funny because as a kid, I absolutely hated traveling. Now I love it. I can't get enough of it. My goal is when I retire, hopefully an early retirement, that's why I invest in real estate, is to travel all over the country on a motorcycle. Probably parts of Canada. Maybe, heck, I'd even go down to South America. That would have to be on a BMW GSA though. I wouldn't want to do that on this. Oh. Alright, this GoPro battery seems to be holding up. I don't know what's going on with my other one. It died on me the other day. I don't know if that battery is just on the fritz or what. Or if the cold does it. But, I mean, it's cold, but it ain't that cold. Actually, maybe if anyone else motovlogs, does the mic kill the battery faster? You know, because I seem to be having this issue ever since I hooked up the internal mic. Alright guys, well I think that's really all I have to say for this motovlog. I don't want to bore you with all my talk. But I absolutely would like to hear from you guys what you want to talk about, what you want to hear, what you want to see. So I think I'm just going to kind of zip it. I'll dub in some music here and allow you to enjoy this this pass through Keene Valley. This is a really cool ride. So yeah, if you guys would like the video, please subscribe if you want to see more. I definitely need to get that subscriber count up there. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Enjoy the ride.